You look at Washington, they took care of business at home. Now they look to steal one or both on the road.
And it won't be easy, BA, because they know their opponent is desperate and can't afford to lose on their home floor. This game is gonna be good.
A look at the opening lineup for Washington. They've got Chris Middleton, George out there with Alexander Sarr. Then there's C.J. McCollum, and it's McGrady in at the 2. McDaniels from long range fires in the triple.
Yeah, McDaniels has made himself a legitimate option from three-point territory. What a look there.
McGrady to pass to George. Washington moving the ball around. Pulls it from the top of the key, and he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
DiVincenzo, pass to Randall. First quarter of play, a minute in. Just 5 on the clock. It's rebounded by George. Pass to Middleton. The 3 is up. He drops it from range.
I'll tell you what, I mean, it feels like Middleton can shoot from anywhere, but he's especially deadly from the corner.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Back to Randall. Now here's Edwards. Puts the move on, and Edwards slams it in.
Oh, my goodness. The athleticism of Anthony Edwards on full display.
George outside. To the right side. Here's McGrady. And the Wizards with another 3.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
DiVincenzo, pass to McDaniels. Offensive rebound. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
You simply must account for Rudy Gobert and keep him off the offensive glass. He's done it his whole career. McGrady
shot is off. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Outside, DiVincenzo. The kick out to Edwards. Back to DiVincenzo. No good on the triple. The Wizards with a lead. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's McGrady. That's good. And so Middleton with the assist. McGrady's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Now DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. Pass to Randall. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And here now a list of the players who have had the hottest hand in the playoffs. In the 3rd spot, Anthony Edwards.
Perfect time to take it to another level offensively. He's really carried them at that end.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Ingles, he's checked in for Julius Randle. And Mike Conley is subbed in for McDaniels. And then for Washington, Champagnie, he's checked in for George. And it's Bilal Coulibaly in for Middleton. 1:16 left in the first quarter of the game. Ingles passes to Edwards. Got a piece of it. McCollum with a steal. Here's the break. Here's Champagnie. And he nails the open triple off the break.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
It's Edwards on the wing. Coulibaly defending. Will it go? Back to Conley. 6 to shoot. The three-pointer off the mark.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often. Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Timberwolves trail by 10. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Outside, Ingles. They set the screen. Back to Edwards. Outside, Ingles. From deep, Conley. Gobert passes to DiVincenzo. Edwards for three. Buries it from three. Edwards got 5.
Kick to the outside, heads-up play, cognizant of the entire floor. And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
And so it's Washington. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. More 2K action in just a moment. And welcome back to our coverage of Dillingham's checked in for Minnesota. Julius Randle out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Mike Conley. Then there's Dillingham. And it's Shannon in at the 3 with small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Back to Conley. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. For 3, Randle hits the trifecta. Randle's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, Julius Randle has put in time to grow his ability to make three-point shots. Nice delivery.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Thunder in the last outing against the Timberwolves was outstanding. He finished with 60 points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. Tremendous effort from him in that last game, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I think he pushed them to the win through sheer force of will.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Gobert's checked in for Shannon. Edwards comes in for Dillingham. And it's DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
There's a screen. Edwards for 3. Unable to get that one. Washington leading by 3. Here's McGrady. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
What an unselfish play. Carrington looking to get others involved.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Randle inside. Working on George. Outside. DiVincenzo. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randle.
I love the way they're spacing the floor this quarter. Their three-point percentage has really gone up.
To the paint. Here's McGrady. Rebound Minnesota. There's 1:54 left in the first half. Gobert with a screen on George. Inside. Stolen by Sarr. Middleton outside. Pass to McGrady. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Randle with it. Guarded now by George. Three-pointer. Sarr pulls it in. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for Washington. And their historic playoff run could continue here tonight. 14 wins so far. Can they make it 15 and stay undefeated in the postseason?
I gotta say, I think they can. The way they've been sweeping teams out of their way, they're more like janitors than basketball stars. Just an incredible run so far, and it's hard to imagine it coming to an end now.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Changes for Minnesota. Jaden McDaniels comes in for Julius Randle. And Conley subbed in for Ingles. And a change for the Wizards. McCollum's checked in. We've got 1:08 left in the first half. The three, DiVincenzo. Rebound by Middleton.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Here's Edwards. Edwards muscles it inside. Wow.
Well, we know this about Anthony Edwards. This guy, one of the stronger guards in this game. That's a tough finish.
The three. McGrady. Good. McGrady's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
Outside Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Good. The assist goes to Edwards.
Oh, Mr. McDaniels with the response. How competitive is this guy?
Here's McGrady. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. The rebound by the Wizards. What an impressive regular season they've been having, getting to 60 wins.
When you talk about magic numbers for a team, 60 wins means you're having an historic year. In fact, we've had stretches longer than 5 years without any team winning 60. So it's really hard to do.
Tie game in Minnesota. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Welcome. Facing good shooters, you have to extend your defense early in the clock. Let those guys drain a few and get into rhythm. You're toast.
Looking at how the Wizards are doing in this series. Thanks for tuning in.
And the energy is palpable in this arena. Welcome back to the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. Washington has gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Checking out the group for Brian Keefe to start the second half. George out there with Alexander Sarr. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's McGrady in a 2-guard. Timberwolves trail by 3. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to McDaniels. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic. Another bucket. This guy just keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
Here's Edwards. He's got 10. DiVincenzo can't hit.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
The kick out to Edwards. 5 on the clock. There's the 3. And DiVincenzo with a basket on the assist from Edwards. DiVincenzo's got 6. And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's McGrady, guarded by Edwards, hauled in by DiVincenzo. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. And gets it to go, despite getting hit on the shot.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Pass to McGrady. Oh, misses the dunk.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
Anthony Edwards is a 3-level scorer. He can beat you in a lot of ways, and he's extremely confident when the game is hanging in the balance.
DiVincenzo finds McDaniels. And here's Edwards. Back to Daniels. The three. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. And now it's a 4-point Minnesota lead.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's McGrady. Sinks the tray. McGrady's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
And talk about payback. He hits the revenge triple.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Coulibaly, he's checked in for Washington.
Make some noise.
Wolves going with a whole new group out there. .41 seconds left in the third. Here's McGrady. Minnesota with a rebound.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
And it's in there. Conley's got his first 2 points.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
Ooh, it's stolen away. Spins. Pulls it. Dillingham, no good.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day? It's Washington, leading by 8. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. They've got Joe Ingles, Dillingham out there with Mike Conley. Then it's Julius Randle, and it's Shannon in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Wizards.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Here's Dillingham. McGrady grabs a miss.
A nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Pass to Champagnie. Washington moving the ball around. McGrady, good. McGrady's got 40 points.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
Outside Conley. Here's Randle. It's rebounded by Washington. Here's McGrady. And he goes in for the dunk.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. Pass to Ingles. There's a screen. A shot to stop the run. It's hauled in by Carrington. Washington leading by 15. Here's McGrady. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. A new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Gobert's checked in for Ingles. Jaden McDaniels comes in for Shannon. Edwards, he's checked in for Dillingham. And it's DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. And Washington will go for a different look here. Sarr's checked in for Gill. George comes in for Champagnie. Middleton is checked in for Coulibaly. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Carrington.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Randall with a steal. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. Here's DiVincenzo. Oh, big finish!
Did you see that?
A one-handed jam, rocking the rim.
Oh, give me a little sauce.
Oh!
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Here is DiVincenzo. Picked by Gobert. Randall fires, and no one in the vicinity. And Washington with possession. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's George. For three. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
McDaniels finds Gobert. Randall outside. Takes a three. Buries it from outside.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And with Game 3 of the NBA Championship Series about wrapped up, you have to applaud the remarkable effort we saw on the floor tonight. A well-deserved win for the Wizards.
You can score without sharing the ball, but it can be a whole lot easier when guys are assisting one another.
Yeah, they were very patient. They were also unselfish, and ultimately, that's why they were so efficient.
And this win will put them on the cusp of a championship. Just one more victory needed to raise the Larry O'Brien Trophy.
And I don't think anything will stand in the way of that happening. They have been so determined and so focused throughout this postseason. They're on a mission, and there's no way they're backing down now.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Thunder.
So highly effective on the offensive end. At times, this guy just scoring at will.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. And Washington will go for a different look here. Bagley's checked in for Sarr. Coulibaly comes in for George. Johnson, he's checked in for Middleton. And it's Carrington in for McCollum. To the inside. It's stolen by Johnson. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to McGrady. Fades. Rebound by Shannon. Conley with the ball. So we see the Wizards taking the W here. And now that they're up 3-0, winning this whole series is well within their grasp.
You think it's only a matter of time, but the postseason is all up.
All right, we're here with Mr. and Mrs. MP after their son notches his third win of the NBA.
MP's always been passionate about his interests. So will you be nice?
Get him.
MP used to love to draw. He